Hi, it's Laura Morley here from Toddler Talk, helping you to enjoy the parenting journey with your toddler. And today is none other than Q&A Tuesday, and we have a Q and an A, and today we're going to put them together and answer a viewer question. Don't forget, if you have a viewer question, then feel free to personal message me on Facebook at Toddler Talk NZ, or you can contact me on my website www.toddlertalk.co.nz. I'd so love to hear from you, and your question might just get answered next week. And today we have a question about from a mum who's about to start part-time work, and it reads, "Hi Laura, I'm really enjoying your Q&A Tuesday videos, and I just had a quick question for you about working. I'm about to go and start back at work after being at home with my daughter for the past year, and I'm wondering if you've got any advice for how I can transition my toddler into kindy and into enjoying working as well. Any advice that you have would be really helpful. Thanks." Great question. So if you're somebody who is contemplating work, or maybe you are working, I just want to say, first of all, we're all working. It is a job to look after kids, right? It is a full-time job. And so if you're going to also have a full-time job of looking after kids and working outside of the household for paid employment, or maybe you have your own home business, here's a few things to get you thinking about how you can make it a little bit easier for yourself. The first thing to think is structuring your day and your week. Toddlers can often become really overstimulated if they're in loud environments, or environments with lots and lots of activities going on, and daycares and places like that are pretty full on. If your kid is going to be there full time, it's a lot for them to deal with, and there are some beautiful daycares out there, so this is certainly not dissing daycares and saying that they're terrible. There are some great ones, and you do want to look for ones where there's really strong connections and nurturing environment with small ratios, especially if your child's one. So you really need to structure your week and think, right, if I'm going to be working part-time, is there a way that I can structure it where I can actually have a day where I work and then a day where I have with my child, another day where I work, another day where I have with my child? And the reason for that is it really gives them and you a chance to actually catch up. So you might have a really full-on day, but then the next day you're able to catch up on the washing and whatever you're doing in terms of food shopping or preparing food. And it also gives your toddler an opportunity to kind of calm down and chill out a little bit, ready for the next really exciting day. So if you can try and structure your week a little bit more, rather than having blocks of work and blocks of time when you're with them, if you can spread it out a little bit, you'll just find it a lot easier. Well, certainly I did with my kids. The second thing is to think about having systems, which makes you really, really organised, because you can often become really, really stressed when you're trying to work and meet deadlines that your boss is put in front of you, or your clients are demanding your time and attention. And it's not their problem that you have a child. You know, you don't make it their problem. It's also not your child's problem that you're working. And so you're kind of stuck in the middle sometimes in trying to make each little group that you're working with happy. So if you can be really, really organised and have some great systems in place, then that's going to help you greatly. So systems around, okay, how can I work smarter? Do I need to go supermarket shopping, or can I just order it online? Do I need to prepare the evening meal every night, or can we have some nights where actually I'm just going to use a crock pot and I'm going to double what I make, and tomorrow we'll have leftovers, or I'll put it into the freezer, and then on a night where I'm thinking it's just I don't have time, I can just whip something out of the freezer and heat it up again. So you need to be in a process where you feel really organised and that you're ahead, because when you start feeling behind, that's when you're going to start feeling stressed, and that's when often the people at work get to see our happy face and our yay, everything's fine, and when we get home, we are dragon mother, and our kids find it really, really difficult to deal with. So we want to give our kids the best of us, as well as our clients and our boss. The third thing is you need to think of the worst case scenario. So if your child is sick and something happens with them, who is going to be the person who goes and picks them up from their caregiver? Who is going to be the one that's going to stay home with them? Who is going to look after them? If you have those kinds of worst case scenario things worked out, when those things do come up, you're going to feel a lot more calm and relaxed about it, because it can be quite stressful to try and juggle, you know, projects that you might have at work, also with a child who's demanding your time and attention. And you really have to come back to what is most important in my life. if your toddler is the most important thing in your life, then work needs to fit around that. And so obviously we need to structure our week so it's like, okay, what is actually going to be best for my child and what is going to bring out the best in them. So I hope you found these ideas helpful. Feel free to jump on my website and have a look at the latest blog to give you some more ideas of how you can juggle having paid employment and raising a toddler as well. I'd love to hear from you. Don't forget to leave a message below and share this video with your friends. Have a great day. Bye.